Let's see if we can do this. Hey guys, it's Megan Elizabeth from BuyMeganElizabeth.com, founder and creator of the She Makes Club, and I am super excited. Hopefully you can hear me. If you're on, just give me a little thumbs up, a like, a hi, I can hear you. You can give a little hashtag here for the live. You could give a little hashtag after party, and we could have a little fun before, during, after, so I know when you're watching and I can check in with you. So I wanted to jump on a live today. It is the first Monday in April, and working towards switching a few things up to, one, work better with what's going on in our family and our life, and show up and connect and make on a more consistent and better and workable basis with you. So we're in the process of still trying to figure some of those pieces out. So I appreciate so much your love, your support, your patience, as we do that, because it is all about making the life that you love and creating beautiful things to tell your story along the way. And that's what She Makes Club is here for. So I wanted to jump on live. I wanted to show you what beautiful products we are using for the April 2022 live creative workshop that will take place on April 10th. Where's my thing? Yes, 6 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be live in the private, secret She Makes Club Facebook group. So if you're not already a She Makes Club member, I would highly suggest you come on over and check it out. You can join She Makes by going to shemakes.club. There's also a link in the description. Also, this is the very first time ever in the history of ever that I am multi-streaming to both Facebook and YouTube simultaneously, using a single app. So I am hoping, hi Julie, thanks for joining us today. Oh, I see comments coming in from both. Okay, yay. Oh, hi Samantha. Oh gosh, hi. Goodness. Okay, now that's exciting when you can see the comments actually coming in from both locations and it says where it's coming from. That makes life very happy. Very happy. Very, very, very happy. Okay, so there's like so many good things happening. So Switcher, I was having some issues with for a while. I don't know if I mentioned that or told you guys that. I was like getting really frustrated. Like I couldn't figure stuff out. And I'm like, I need to just take a night, dive in, figure it out. I'm sure they didn't change completely everything. Like what's going on with my connection issues. So I finally was just like, whatever, I'm not going to keep going down the Google hole. I am going to just message the company, and their customer service reps walked me through so many things. And I was like, oh, it's that easy. Oh, I can add my logo now. Oh, I can just switch things out and I can multi-stream and it's not a problem. Like, what are you telling me? So I was very excited. Anyway, see, I'm adding them and taking them away as we go. All right, we're gonna actually switch views now. I'll get rid of this. And again, if you need any help, you can always just ask, but you can join She Makes Club anytime just visiting shemakes.club and then click on join, or go to the link in the description. It'll take you right to it. Really good stuff. Okay, so let's take a look at the goods, that we are using in She Makes Club. Also, I want to open up the new printer. We had a tragedy, a, a tragedy beyond tragedies in the craft room, in the Megan Elizabeth craft room. I literally had a nearly crying tragedy, and so we are trying something new. I'll explain that in a little bit. Let's dive in and take a look at what we're using. So I love this paper. When it came out and I got the early preview, PS, by the way, if you want early previews on brand new releases before the release to the general public, send me a message, let me know. I can get you in as a close to my heart maker and help you out to be able to get that, and see that and experience and enjoy that. I loved this so much when it came out. It is called the In Bloom, the In Full Bloom, not In Bloom, the In Full Bloom kit. There is paper, there's a paper and sticker pack, there's different embellishments, there is an amazing Cricut digital art cut file that you can use for print and cut or just cutting. I will show you that later this week. I've actually had several requests now, multiple times over the last probably 3 months, to get that out, and we're gonna do that. I promise. Stick with me, because I keep getting asked, and especially since the In Full Bloom digital art kit is so gorgeous to go along with this, I have to show you guys. So today I just wanted to kind of touch base, show you what we're using, talk a little bit about what's coming in April 2022. Since we're here and we're chugging along, it is 4/4/22. That's a cool number. Let me just say it. I'm just going to point that out. Okay, let's take a look. There are, like I said, there's several options available for what is the In Full Bloom. You can get the card making kit. You can get just the paper and the sticker pack. You can get the full Workshop Your Way scrapbooking kit. You can get just the paper by itself. So Close to My Heart has done an amazing job at offering a different variety for, depending on what level of interest you have or how much you want. I got it all because I really love this kit. This is the paper I'm using for my One Little Word album for 2022. My word is restored. And I've been showing that inside She Makes Club quite a bit. And we actually talked about it a little bit at the Beauty from Ashes workshop that we did the end of March too. So it's good stuff. So I'm going to open this up so you guys can actually take a really good up close look at the workshop. So when you go to bymeganelizabeth.com/shop, you can type in the search bar, you can type in Full Bloom, you can click the link below, or you can type in G1251. And I get the NP, which means no page protectors, but if you just go G1251, it'll take you to the whole kit. So one thing that's cool that they include is photo holders. So if you want to be, or photo placement holders, they include them in all the kits. So if you want to make exactly like step by step what Close to My Heart makes and what they show, this will be helpful for you. I am a rebel and I always do my own thing. That's why we have She Makes Club. There is a really cool, I think this is a little stencil. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it's a stencil. It's a little acetate sheet with little circles and lines and different things. So stencils are one of those things. I actually just said that to Katina the other day. It's one of those things that I feel like are so highly underutilized and so incredibly helpful to just be able to grab and utilize. And I'm guilty of like not grabbing it, but there's so many times where it's like, I just need a stencil, and we have them available. So these are the die cuts, and they are gorgeous. These are included in the kit. This is not something you have to go cut out on the Cricut by yourself. This is included. So I want to show you this butterfly. I mean, it's gorgeous. It is freaking gorgeous. Can you see that butterfly? Oh my word. And then there's all these photo strips, so you can punch these out, and inside each one is a heart. So you can use the heart with it or without it. You see all that? The heart that's inside of there. And you can punch them all out or leave them in. There's all kinds of, well, the other butterflies are so beautiful. There's all kinds of leaves. There's solid butterflies. I don't want to pull them all out. I mean, I'm going to end up anyway. And then the light bulbs. I love these light bulbs. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? So, and then the solid cardstock's included as well. So I just wanted to kind of show you some of those pieces because I thought, well, that's, really cool and important to kind of get a closer look at. If you want to see anything closer, just say, hey, go back, show me, and I will do that. So then we have the different color cardstocks that are included. Let me get this over here, and I will tell you what colors are all a part of this kit. I'm just trying to, I did put some stuff doubled together, which I shouldn't have done, because I put the card making kit, which is some of this stuff, and the scrapbooking kit all together. This is the card making kit. And the card making kit is G1252. And that's just for the card making workshop. The thing that's cool about the card making workshop is that it comes with this stamp set and the die cuts for the strip and this moth-like butterfly. I love the camera in this. I love the light bulb. I love the world. I love the flowers. I love you most. I love everything about this kit. And I really find that I find like one kit a year. I love them all because I'm, a scrapbooker, paper crafter, maker. I enjoy making with them all. I buy them all. I have them all. I enjoy them all. But I do tend to find that I have like one a year that is like, ooh, it stands out as my fave. Last year in 2021, it was the You Are Enough. which we still have a very limited amount left, and it's what I used in the Beauty from Ashes. And of course, there were butterflies in that. It was very like geode, like the quartz crystal type of feel to it. That was my favorite one last year, the hot pick for me. And this one is it for this year so far from everything that I've seen. I have not seen anything yet that I love as much as this one. And that's why I chose it for my one little word. So, do what you will with that information. Let's take a look at what's actually inside the kit for the scrapbook, because that's what's important. So when you get the scrapbook kit, it will tell you the additional materials that you need, like your adhesive, your pens, maybe your ink pads, if you want to do exactly how they tell you or show you in this recipe book, more or less. And this is a download that you can get also when you purchase. So if you lose this or it's not included for some reason, and it should be, it's included in all of them. There is a download as well for this, and it's really cool because it shows you everything to cut out. So we have like the zip strips on all of the paper. It tells you what the paper is, but then on the reverse side is a design that you can use throughout your creating. It's so fun. And then it tells you exactly where to cut, what paper and where. And that helps a lot. So you're not wasting anything, and getting, the designs to line up and to work out the way you want it to. So again, it shows you the light side, the dark side, the front, the back, and where to cut everything, which is pretty cool. And then it gives you the exact directions to make the right side of the page that they designed. Again, you can put in the photo holders until you put your pictures in, or just go ahead and put the pictures in. And it just shows you step by step how to do all of them. Now, I am really, really thinking I am going to do this one exactly as they made it. I love it. I may do this one exactly how they made it, but we'll see, because that's just really beautiful. I mean, they're all really beautiful, and you cannot go wrong venturing out on your own or making it how they have it. I really just love this particular layout so much. I mean, they're all beautiful. Again, you can't go wrong. So I'm already like diving in. I'm using it inside, like I said, my one little word album and so many other things. So I wanted to show you the sticker sheet. Happy times, it's a good life, love every moment. Enjoy the moments, love every moment. Either way, love the camera, live in full bloom. Just the flowers are gorgeous. Only the beginning, pure joy. Just relax. Just the sweetest. Happy days. Remember this. Sing your own song. Rise and shine. My world better together. Celebrate good. And then I love these too. I can't. The colors, everything about this is like, I can't. I love it. Okay. I feel like I just keep saying, this is gorgeous, this is beautiful. And you're just going to be like, be quiet now, Megan. Just show us what you got. Front and back. Again, the zip strip that tells you what it is. So the colors that are predominant in this kit are avocado, black, glacier, lemonade, lagoon, mink, mint, and white daisy. Those are the predominant colors. So if you want to grab the inks that coordinate, or you want to grab the shimmer brushes that coordinate, you can do just that. You can do just that if you want to do it. If you want to, just saying. This is pretty with it's like the seed packaging. It's like the postal codes and even the lace. It looks like some kind of old-fashioned journal logs kind of thing. It's beautiful. And then the simple green stripe on the back. And again, the lacy zip strip. So there's your front and back. Here is the soft mink linenish color, butterflies and flower blooms. So pretty. There's the front and back. So again, like kind of old newspaper overlaid with the lights, the Edison bulbs, the compass or the watch, the globe, the flowers. I mean, so pretty. So front and back, there's the butterfly zip strip of that. And then I used some of the paper out of here already, but you get 2 of each of the sheets. I don't know if I showed you all 2 of each or not, because like I said, I've been using it. And then here are all the die cuts that go with the workshop. So this is something you can only get in the workshop, but this is very like splattered grid paper, the flowers, the extra circles, they all just pump. What am I trying to say? What is the word I'm trying to use? Punch. I kept going, even when I was trying to find the word, I kept saying pump in my head. I'm like, it's not pump, it's punch. Punch it out. Hey. And it tells you exactly what project it's for. So project 1, project 2, it's all on there. And then, oh my word. Oh, look at this, like the old school library card, the ripped note. Wow, I didn't even look at that one. I missed that somehow. So that's part of project 1. This is part of project 3. So there's no question as to what goes to what. It's so easy. It doesn't really matter whether you're a brand new beginner or you're a seasoned crafter and scrapbooker. These kits are awesome to be able to mix and match and create with just with ease in minimal time and be able to tell your story. So it's cool. And then here, oh, isn't that so pretty? Just the like glacier color with a little bit of like the offset lagoon, right? Okay, so Julie's asking about the zip strip. I'll go back to that in just a second, Julie. We'll just finish this and then I'll show you the zip strip one more time. And then this is the single-sided kind of ledger paper, which is really cool. Okay, so here's the example of the zip strip. This very top, so a typical size scrapbook piece of paper is 12 by 12, so 12 by 12. Close to my heart includes, it's a little bit bigger than that 12 by 12 with this little top part here where you can see it says close to my heart. It tells you what kit it's from or the name of the kit, the paper ID number, and then it tells you what the featured colors are on the one side. So normally you just cut that off because it makes it, you know, a 1/4 inch bigger. It makes it 12 by 12 and a quarter kind of thing. I don't know if it's exactly a 1/4 inch, but you get the idea. So it just gives you that it's from close to my heart, what it is. It helps you keep things organized, which is really great. But close to my heart isn't just about waste of paper. They're very intentional. So when you flip it over, you know, the one side has that label. On the other side, it is a beautiful design that you're able to use as an extra 12-inch long embellishment on your pages. So every page will have a different zip strip. So there's butterflies on this one. There's kind of the lace design on this one. And that's intentional on all of their designer pattern paper that you can buy individually like this. So they do include some things in kits. So this one's cool. This is like the Edison bulbs all along the top. I'm hoping you can see that okay. There's the Edison bulbs, but when I flip it over, again, there it says, okay, this is the In Full Bloom 7279B kit. And then here's the paper colors that we're using and the whole thing. So hopefully that helps explain that. Cool. You got it? Awesome. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Cassandra. Who else is here? I'm seeing different people pop on from the different locations. So I'm trying to make sure I keep up. Jesse, hello. Hello. And then, you know, like I said, you can pop those all out. And then there's actually stickers as well. And there's, honestly, I feel like there's always more than you even need. So you can go a lot further with them. But again, I bought the card making kit. I bought the scrapbooking kit. I bought the additional paper because I'm using it in my one little word. And then I even bought the Picture My Life cards. I'll show you these really quick because they're just so fun as well. So I'm going to just set this out over to the side here. The Picture My Life cards are if you like to do things like Project Life or your pocket scrapbooking. Close to My Heart has their own version of that, and they're all double-sided 4x6 and 4x3 cards. So do what you love, and it coordinates completely. So these work really great as additional embellishments, even if you're doing your 12x12s. So do what you love, and it's portrait and landscape. So you'll see that on both sides. This one, and this, there's different colors. So this is kind of, can't quite tell what this is supposed to be. It looks like some type of journal thing. Oh, Sherry's listening at work. Don't get in trouble. It wasn't my fault. I didn't make you do it, Sherry. Sherry's always giving me such a hard time for being her enabler, but what can I say? She enables me too. Here's the Edison bulbs, both color sides, the really pretty flowers. So it's just, again, it's a beautiful life. So you can use it multiple directions with similar on both sides. So even if you put it in, you know, whichever way you want, you can still continue to use the other side, just maybe cover up the orientation, if that makes sense. So these are great for in my one little word album because I do a lot of pockets with my one little word. This is my favorite of all the cards. This one right here. Isn't that beautiful? And then with You I Am Home, both sides. So those are the 4x3. And then I'll show you the 4x6 real quick. So there's the camera with the grid. Isn't that cool? I know Katina loves the cameras. That's like a big part of her branding, which I wish I used the cameras more because it is about taking pictures and using pictures to tell your story. It is what it is. That's so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know why. Oh, this one has 12. I guess they just cut it off because it was the landscape, but this side has 12. So the months of the year you could do. However, oh, I love those polka dots. I didn't notice those before. See, I use this so much. And you could color this one in with the shimmer brush pens. How cool would that be? Oof, better together. Simple journal card, the highlight reel. Very cool. I'm all about the highlight reels. Kind of lacy, ornate, beautiful, and then butterflies. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. So a lot of fun. Okay, I'll set these aside. So like I said, our live creative workshop utilizing this kit for She Makes Club members happens April 10th at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then I usually try to jump in and do an extra project here or there. It's almost always two scrapbook layouts, two 12 by 12 scrapbook layouts, a 6 by 8, and then usually try to throw in some type of card, or maybe it's an additional 6 by 8. It just sort of depends on our time and our conversations. Every single Creative Live, I do a PDF download for and some exclusive SVG files for as well. So whether it's your own you printable title cards, or if you want to cut them out with your Cricut or your favorite die cutting machine, you're able to do that. What else is there? Oh, the PDF usually includes journal prompts, some photo inspiration, things that you can take along with our theme. And the themes are always very intentional to meet you where you are in different stages and seasons of life. So, for example, April is about consistency, and it's not about trying to be consistent in all the things, in all ways, all the time. That can cause a lot of burnout and a lot of stress. So, we're going to take the word of consistency and really help to encourage and grow and go forward in creating a life that we love while telling the story. And that's the entire purpose of She Makes Club, is to, really tell the story, know where you came from, uh, keep memories and document what you've been through, the story of your life, celebrating and enjoying the moment that you're already in, and creating a beautiful intention for the future through the art of paper crafting, scrapbooking, journaling. So I would love for you to come along and join us in that if you haven't already. And I just realized you're basically looking at my table. So sorry about that. Okay, so this is the other really cool thing that I wanted to share. So this was a little bit of a devastating situation in the craft room last week before we left for the Wisconsin trip. My Pixma, my Canon Pixma, I think it's the MG 5422 that I've had since I moved out to Wisconsin, which we realize now was more than 10 years ago. I don't even know how that's possible. I keep telling you guys I cried a lot. I have cried a lot in the last 2 weeks. I have cried a lot in the last 2 weeks, and there's really no shame in that. Some good tears, some just tired, emotional tears, some sad tears, some grieving tears, some joyful tears. There were a lot of tears. I cried when I lost my printer, because that is my photo printer. I have two printers in my office. I have my Epson EcoTank, which is what I use primarily for the kids' school, doing receipts, all like the paperwork stuff. It doesn't do photos all that well, in my opinion. And that really has to do with the DPIs, which is the dots per square inch. Um, my my Pixma had 9600 DPIs. The EcoTank, I think, is 2400. So it will print pictures, but they're just not that like crisp quality that I love. So I went on a search thinking, oh, I'll just buy another Pixma. I love it so much. And yeah, that was not the case. So I did a little bit of research, probably drove my husband more crazy than I needed to, and decided to land on the Epson PictureMate. Now, this does not do large size. I decided to give this a try because it is a smaller footprint printer that I thought would be nice alongside my Joy, and to do things not necessarily on the go, but in a little bit more of like a compact in this area that I'm in way. I had my Pixma kind of underneath the desk. I had to kind of stack stuff under it and on top of it. And I just decided, instead of going with one of the large formats, which I've really looked into, and there's some really awesome larger format printers out there, but they're like $100 to $200 more than this one was. I just decided, let's give this a try. This printer resolution is 5760 DPI, so it's in between the other Epson that I have and the one that I did have with the Pixma. So I'm really curious to see how well it prints. Um, I've seen really good reviews. I know, for example, Ali Edwards, she prints everything from home, and I'm like a 50-50 when it comes to my pictures. I do 100 prints a month. I print out at Snapfish because you can get 100 free prints every single month. You just pay the shipping. So, you know, I kind of use like, you're not really getting them for free. You're paying the shipping. So that's the cost of the 100 prints, but they're good quality prints. Let me see if I can show you. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I'm still here. I literally just got them back from Snapfish. And here's, like, you can see, the beautiful color. You can't see because, again, I forgot to switch my camera views. Really high quality color pictures, right from the phone to Snapfish, like I said, for free. I don't think I'm an affiliate with them. I don't think. I might be. But either way, I just downloaded the app Snapfish. Every single month it renews. You get 100. You can choose there's like two sizes that you can choose from to get the 100 photos, and then you just pay the shipping. I do that every month, but because of how I do so many other things with you guys, the Facebook lives, the live creative workshops, the different things, I don't always want to wait for things to get here. So I will print maybe 50 photos, 25 to 50 photos a month from home. So I'm a pretty split down the center person when it comes to that stuff. And I know some people who only print things from home, and I know some crafters who only send out, and they'll go to CVS or Walgreens, or does Walmart still do it? I'm sure Walmart does, or wherever it would be, and they go somewhere and get them printed out. And that's fine too. Whatever works for you. The point is, tell your story. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually, no, they do 4x6 and they do have 4x4, but I'm pretty sure these are 3.5x5. It's like the old school photo size, like from when I was growing up, and that's what I've been getting. I think that's what this is. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? No, these are 4x6. No, they're not. These are 4x5.25. Go figure. 4 inches by 5.25. So again, I think this is more like, it won't crop as much off from your phone because your phone sizes are a little different. I think that's what this one is. It's like the true digital. Again, I just and send. Okay, let's open this up. I just got it. I'm super excited and also super nervous because I also realized, like, this is not the 9600 DPI that I'm used to, or I've been used to when I print things on my own. So I'm hoping I won't notice a difference, and my husband's convinced that I will not notice a difference. And the truth is, the fact that Ali Edwards uses this made me go, okay, I can sacrifice some DPIs because maybe it really doesn't matter. But she also uses the larger format printer which I'd ordered before I saw that she did that, or has that, because I didn't look that closely. Let's see. Do you want to see the front? Do you want to see both? Let's see. Can we do a split screen? Maybe that'll help. Let's do a split screen on this, because I feel like then you can see what's going on both ways. All right. We'll pull this guy out first. Let's take a look. Okay, so we have, see, this is the thing also that I'm not crazy about. I'm a little like, we'll see. Like, reviews still coming. This is the unboxing. It's one cartridge that has all the black, blue, magenta, and yellow, which it's not exactly called that, but you get what I mean. It has the base colors all in one cartridge. I loved that my Pixma had individual cartridges for each one. So if I was printing out things that were more heavily in the ocean, I could just replace the blue or just replace the magenta, and I was able to make things last longer. Whereas if you run out of a blue in the thing, and even if it's full of magenta, you got to get rid of the whole thing. So that's not one of my favorite things. It might not be that big of a deal. It's yet to be seen. I don't really know. I just know what I've had, and I'm so sad because I loved my Pixma so much. I got it when I moved out to Wisconsin. It was my favorite photo printer ever, and now it just will not turn on. Just like I cried. I really cried. But this could be really a good thing and be really cool. So I don't want to talk bad about the Epson because I mean I bought it. Clearly I bought it. And it's so compact, which I do think also is very cool. This is the size of the not the Pixma. I think I just said that. It's the Epson Picture Mate. So it's a little bit bigger than, I don't have my Cricut Joy right here, but it's literally a little bit bigger than that. So it can sit here on the corner of my desk and not take up the full wide format, 13 by 15 or whatever it is, printing. It's actually, I think it's 13 by 19. But that does the full 9600 dpi. So again, we might just have both. We might have the small format that I can just use for quick stuff and it's not a big deal, and we might end up getting the large format at some point. I don't know for sure. I don't have all the answers for you. What am I missing? I guess that's it. That's it. It's the power cord and the ink, and we're good. So let's plug it in. This does, of course, air printing, so you can do it right from any device, but then it also has the USB capabilities as well. Nope, that doesn't go in that way. That goes in this way, and then this plugs into the side here. Okay, so this into that, and then let's plug it in. Let's give it a shot. I probably have to unplug something in this strip to get it where I want it to be. All right, it's plugged in. We're gonna open. I'm gonna take the protective cover off. Okay, it's pretty. It is pretty. I give it that. Epson does a great job. Epson really does do a great job. All right, there's the pretty strip here. Move this. All right, now we have, I don't want to push anything that I shouldn't push yet. All right, there's that. Here is the power button right here, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, hold on. We'll figure it. No, power button's right here on top. Guys, I'm opening this live with you, so bear with me. Bear with me. There's the power indicator light. Okay, so now we're going to do a setup. We're doing this together. Are you guys here for it? We're diving in. Okay, English. Okay. Preparing. I know I'm going to need the ink, so let's get this guy open up. Oh, this makes me nervous. I don't know why. Anybody else ever get nervous opening something brand new and you're like, ah! Okay, so Donna says she's had the Picture Mate 400 for 5 years. You will love it. Okay, Tammy always makes that mistake with cropping. Yeah, so you have to watch your true digital size when you're cropping photos for print. All right, Donna, I'm gonna take your word on this. So let's just see. Do you find, okay, oh wow, that made like a really cool like sound when I opened it. All right, let's get this off. There's our colors all in one. All right, we're gonna open this. I'm sure there's only one direction it gets installed, right? Like this, I am sure. All right, here we go. We're gonna front, back, front. Yes, back and then front. Okay, so that's in. Easy push in. You push in the back first, click it down. Okay, install ink cartridge that came with the printer and start initiation. This equals start. Okay, it's checking the ink cartridge. I thought this came with paper. Oh, it did. It did. Here it is. Never mind. I lied. It came with photo paper. And I do know from a lot of people that said only use the Epson paper if you're going to do this. It goes in, there's the little guide bars. So we'll put this here and we'll push this to the 4x6. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. This takes about 4 minutes. Maybe we won't stay live the whole time. I can find other things to talk about, I'm sure. I'm just going to discard this. I know some people keep it and put it back on when they throw it away, but I feel like if you're going to discard or if you're throwing this away, you're getting a new one and you'll have this again. So just put that one on, the one you're discarding, if that makes sense. So that's what I do with that. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm really, really bad at this view thing today. Really bad at it. I apologize. So it's giving me all the information. Here's the slide bars. This was the power. This is the power button. Here's all your controls. And then when you're not using it, you can close it. So that's really nice, keeping dust and things from getting in there that you may not want in your way. Okay. So this is the PictureMate 400. This is what Donna has had for 5 years. She says, I love it. I'm going to take Donna's word for it because I don't think Donna would lie to me. And like I said, Allie Edwards did have a review up on it, that it is one of the things that she uses on her desk for a lot of her project life things. But then she has the big, large format, which is what I was looking at getting because it does that 9600 DPI. And it just seemed so important to me. So I'm trying to let it go a little bit and just realize that, okay, 4800 DPI may not be enough for my taste. We're gonna give this a shot and hope that this will work. So it's still initializing. It just says don't turn the power off until initializing is complete. This can take up to 4 minutes. I don't know if you can read that screen there or not, but we're giving it a go. And then it does have the little additional flap, and this does do up to 5x7. So that's really important to note. You can do the smaller 3.5x5, like it says, the 4x6, or the 5x7, all from this. And just select what works for you, and then just adjust the little bar to where it would need to go. So this is not for, your full document printing. This is not for, you could, if you want to shrink it down, you could print some documents on here, but I would suggest that's not the main purpose. I knew I wanted something more than just like the Canon selfie, even though I think that's really cool. I'm like, I want one of those too, just because I think that's cool. I wanted something that was going to be a little bit more robust for the needs, not just for the once in a while fun things. And I just wanted to show you side by side comparison here if I can. So this is the size of the Cricut Joy. This is the size of the Cricut Joy. We'll open up the Cricut Joy. Other than this back flap and about a few more inches on the side, they're pretty identical in size. So that's kind of cool to note if that's important to you, or considering your space, that might be very helpful. So my Joy sits back along the back side of my desk here. Usually I have it on this side, but I've had to move things around because I've been doing QVC from this desk. So QVC, I can't have all my things that I have available when I'm crafting. All right, so now it's just saying, do the Wi-Fi setup, photo print, do all that stuff. So, man, this is gonna be cool. And I know, select Wi-Fi when you have Wi-Fi network. Okay. Wi-Fi setup wizard, searching for your network. Okay, we'll see what we can do here. I'm gonna have to do this separately because I just realized that I'm gonna have to put in all my passwords, and I don't even know what my Wi-Fi password is. How bad is that? All right, so we'll have to wait on that, but we'll do a little product review a little bit later on. I think this is pretty cool though. So hopefully I love it as much as I hope I will, and I will be letting you know for sure. And like I said, Donna already says she has it. Does anybody else have it? What do you think of it? Leave me a comment, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're watching from. Thanks for joining today. I do hope to see you inside of SheMakesClub. You can visit bymeganelizabeth.com if you would like, or go visit, join, check out SheMakesClub, SheMakes.club. super simple. It's not a .com, it's a .club. Um, and I would love to have you there. If you have any questions at all, you can let me know. I'm here for it.